Hello and welcome to Detroit Performs. I'm your host, DJ Oliver, and today I'm in the Detroit Theater District at a tiny theater tucked behind the larger Opera House and Music Hall. Inside this theater is a magical place where puppets come to life. Founded in 1998 by a group of puppeteers and artists trained in Moscow and St. Petersburg. In our first segment, we show you how this puppet art troupe are masters of puppetry art theater.
Detroit Puppet Theater is a little more than a theater. It is a place where we have a theater, stage, the house for the performances, puppet museum, and a studio. We realize that puppet theater is a place where children come, most of them for the first time experience live theater, and those children grow up. And when they grow up, they hold those memories, and they want to share those memories. And when there is an opportunity to bring their own children to the same place where they came 15, 20 years ago, it is a very valuable experience.
With kids, I feel very much on my toes, and I get to kind of relax and sort of be on their level in a way, to kind of be free and have this kind of connection. But then at the same time, I know that they're very bluntly honest, children, as far as their opinion and if they like something, if they don't like something. So when I feel their reaction, if they laugh, I know it's a real good laugh. I think it's a very rewarding experience.
Really finding that engagement between the performer and the audience, really building up kind of tension there, really grasp a child's interest or find a focus, whether it's the smallest movement, of a puppet's head or a hand at some point could mean the world to the scene, and then to the audience or the child watching it, how closely they can look into the characters and the scene. So it's very rewarding.
In general, the museum, I would say, three groups of objects in the museum. One set of puppets are our family. Since we have limited time, we do not keep them in storage. When they are not on stage, puppets, they are on display. The other part is puppets we found different places, we received as a donation, puppets from different places, from Indonesia to Africa to Japan. Just walk through the museum and see many different places, corners of the world the puppets came from. And the third group of puppets on kind of on loan, officially on loan, but those are very special because those belong to Detroit. Those are Detroiters. The founder of Detroit Puppeteers Guild, Ed Johnson, was a pioneer of educational puppetry on television in late 40s, early 50s. It was at that time almost revolutionary to bring not just entertainment but educational entertainment for children. And we have on display that first original applesauce. But most exciting fact is quite often we have families who would come, and we have grandparents, parents, and children who would recognize this character. And that explains our desire and need and belief in necessity to have a museum. So 3 generations know that character, know the story. That's what keeps them together. That's the continuation we can see manifested through the puppets.
Detroit Puppet Theater allows the viewers to travel outside of the area. We've been to Japan today. We've been to Africa here. We've been to Russia. We've been to ancient America, you know, pre-Columbian America. We've been all over the place, and they bring it right to you. You know, the music, the dance, the costumes, the accents. You know, it's a beautiful thing. She's been coming since she's been a baby, and we enjoy it.
We teach puppetry, actually not really teach, because we all were born as puppeteers, and we know how we used to do that, some still making puppets come to life, but when we grew up we forgot how to do that.
The workshops, they're on a craft level, you know, they take maybe 30 to 45 minutes. They are, it's not really so much about the materials either. It's about like what they're taking out of the workshop, you know, what skills they can then go apply to at the home or in the classroom.
Simply speaking, if we can find a way, take that subject we must to teach, and especially in elementary school, if we can find a way to present it as a folk tale with intrigue, with a conflict, with some events overcoming struggle and somebody saving the loved one, then all the knowledge will be there and child will remember that, will carry on. So that's what puppetry do. So we came up we formed for ourselves that's what we want. We want to make sure that parents and teachers have that very simple way to convert subject of today's lesson to this kind of storytelling. So the only difference between doll and puppet is that puppets are professional performers. Oh, surprise! Oh, surprise! That's a flower. I didn't see it yesterday. Look down, step down, smell it. It smells so good. Oh, it really is going to be a good day.
Everybody wants to eat me. I know I smell good. So what?
We want the future to be bright, loud, and the puppet theater in demand. It's not that easy, and sometimes it's not even easy to see the chances of that. We really want a place where not just a profitable, nice place, but also the place where we can come with the children, not for shopping, but for educational, for cultural, for aesthetic experience. And besides, where would future patrons of the art, opera house, music hall, where those future patrons and spectators would come? The appreciation of the art begins with the visiting children's performance in the puppet theater. That's where it has its start. If we can get children love art through this experience, we know we will have opera house and big ballet, all fine art survive. So that question would be not for puppet art, but for downtown. Tell me, do you want to have puppet theater here? Because we want to be here, no question. We'll try to do everything.
You can learn more about Detroit Puppet Theater and all the artists seen here today on DetroitPerforms.org.